Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the latest instalment of the Dare Dallas webinar. Today you join us in one of the finest shops on New Bond Street. We're at David Morris talking to our fantastic jewellery specialists, Aurelia, Turrall and Annabell, Parry, about some of the most fantastic pieces that they've seen in the store today. So please watch, please like, and we'll speak to you very soon. Many thanks.
Just notice this Parry tourmaline has actually got tiny little Parry tourmalines all in there.
Oh gosh, that's
all the way in the middle of
terrific.
Marquise diamonds.
And that blue, it's sort of a very light greenish blue, and the intensity is stunning when you're handling it. It's really quite exceptional. But I've been told
amazing
that this one is from Mozambique as opposed to the Parry tourmaline in this ring, which is from Brazil. And we can see the difference, can't we? This one has got much more green in it than these ones.
So Mozambique, Brazil.
So again, this is something I've found out today, but the source is actually completely dried up in Brazil. So luckily, there's another source in Mozambique, which are producing clearer stones, but equally stunning.
Didn't we just have a statistic as well that said for every 1,000 diamonds found, you found one Parry?
Quite exceptional, isn't it?
Hence the prices. So this one is just under £1 million. This one is Mozambique one, and can I hand it to you a second? And I'll just have a little look at the price on this one. This one is 315.
Bargain.
But in fairness, the stones don't have the depth of colour, and they are far more included than this one. So I suppose you suddenly realise the importance of the size and colour of that.
Exactly. I mean, if you compare the size of this sugarloaf cabochon compared to the pear-shaped tourmalines there, I mean, there's so much more stone and depth of colour in this stone.
That explains the depth of colour, because it is so deep. You've got so much to play with.
Yeah.
Extraordinary.
And then we've got those stunning earrings.
Did you see these? If I
I'm going to handle one as well, because it's just too good to be true.
These are quite. You've got the depth here again, haven't you? Marquis, pear shape, more pear shapes. It's David Morris. It is lovely because they are not afraid to use fancy shaped stones. They have rounds, but on something like this, they're always using interesting fancy shapes such as Marquis and carry cuts. And pear shapes, and it gives such a character to the stone. I mean, these are quite exceptional. I think these are about £1 million as well.
Oh no,
I think they may be a little bit more than that.
They're a little bit more than that.
They?
About 3 times more than that. About £3 million.
So
and I got to try them on earlier, so it was quite a bit of a Christmas come early, really. Nice treat. Just stunning. The setting of it, you can see there's so much work and detail gone into them, and everything is matched to perfection.
And they've got to be sort of EF colour stones, haven't they?
Most likely.
I wonder. I don't actually know how many are certificated, but they are just extraordinary. Extraordinary.
Fantastic. Well, let's not break them.
Now I'll put those back carefully.
So then we move on to is this your favourite? I think
this
today
is my absolute favourite of the day. If I bring the grey tray, because the pink pops out against the grey.
So what are these?
So these are Conch Pearls, and they're beautiful big conch shell, which has got that beautiful, massive great big shells, normally in the Caribbean, and they've got a big pink inside, and as a little girl you think those are the magic ones that sort of fairies live in. Well, fairies don't live in them, but
these do.
These do, and they are unbelievably rare. Generally, it takes about 10,000 mollusks to produce one pearl, one gem quality pearl.
Gem quality.
Gem quality. About 10,000. These are considerably rarer than that. So to not only have this many, but to have them colour match, because they can be terribly, terribly pale and a bit uninteresting, and they can be almost brown, orange and brown.
Yeah.
And they're not lovely. This is, we have these beautiful matched pearls. And they're non-nacreous pearls, so they don't have that sort of shiny nacreous shell that you get generally in Aquia pearls or South Seas. But it is jointed, delicately jointed. And we, again, talking about, we've got marquise diamonds, we've got pear-shaped diamonds, and the outside has got pink pavé setting running through. You've got argyle pink diamonds studded in between these conch shells, conch pearls. And it is, even the back is just...
I'm always fascinated by the backs of jewellery. That's how you see really good quality or terrible quality, depends. Obviously, in this case, it will be exceptional quality.
It is, I think
There we go, it pops.
There we go, just
fantastic. And of course, then you've got the ring to match.
That is a considerable size. And one of the lovely things about Conch Pearls is they have almost like it looks like a flame, a flame running up through them. And this one here is, it's a beautiful quality one. I mean, I'm just going to give you an idea.
The price tag is...
So, I just want to say...
I'll leave you for the reveal.
We've got, it's got 8 carats. Now, I reckon that's the pearl, actually. And we've got 4 carats of diamonds, I think.
Sounds about right.
And this is 235,000. And obviously, the massive proportion is going to be the pearl.
The pearl, because
it really is, because
rare.
the size and the quality of the quality of the lustre on the top of it, it is just exceptional.
And of course, it's matching the others.
It is
in colour.
I think we were talking earlier, and I think that's 1.6 million.
So, you've got to pay for rarity, don't you?
And you do. There is nothing else like this. This will have taken years in the making. That you can't. You don't just come across something like this. It is years and years and years in the making. And I'm led to believe by somebody in the know that there is one woman who supplies most of these to David Morris.
You've got to know
We
who.
don't know who she is. They won't tell
Trade
us.
secret.
Trade secret.
Fair enough.
But she's obviously incredibly well connected and on the ground. And she has provided and is providing a large amount of the Conch Pearls coming into Europe.
Fantastic.
I know, and I think I've got most of them here.
Yeah, all in that spacesuit. There we go.
What did you find?
So I've got here a collection. It's a new collection by David Morris, and I really enjoyed these ones because obviously there's a mixture of lots of different stones, and also you get some some round brilliant cut diamonds, but also rose cut diamonds on each end of the sprung bangle. And so we've got, what do we have? We've got onyx. This is just red ceramic. Turquoise. The darker blue is the lapis. We've got malachite, and this one is possibly one of my favourites. It's pink opal, which I would not have thought of at all. And then we've got blue turquoise. So lovely collection, and very modestly priced at £25,000 each. And
There's a big diamond weight in those.
Well, I was going to say exactly, because each rondelle is set with diamonds, plus you have the rose cuts on either side.
I was told this afternoon about the David Morris rose cuts and the pear-shaped rose cuts and the round rose cuts. And not only are they specially cut for them, but they have to be super clean. because otherwise, if that's particularly included, it takes away
It's
from
going to
the cut.
look a bit dull. And,
So,
yeah.
whereas in a round brilliant cut or a princess cut, you might be able to get away with it. But in a rose cut for the David Morris pieces, they have to be super, super clean.
Fascinating. But there's so much attention to detail, and you can see in these pieces, they're all flawless. All the pieces we've spoken about, they're just superbly done. And again, the attention to detail is key in all these pieces, because it's one thing to have a great stone. You've got to be able to dress it properly. And surround it with the right stones and embellish it as best as possible.
Embellish it and give it I mean, there's a character to every single piece.
And so different as well, because comparing, you know, these £1 million earrings to these bracelets, I'd happily wear it either. Give me the choice.
It's been a wonderful afternoon, an
Such a
absolute
privilege as well.
privilege. Yeah, a good call. It really has been super
It's
privilege.
been fascinating. We've learnt a lot. It's just terrific.
Yeah. An icon, and 60 years old next year, they'll be. Gosh, 60 years. I hope we get invited to that.
I was going to say, we need to celebrate that again.